Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, which is Dungeons and Dragons issue 60. We not only get dice with this issue, but we also get a 1 inch to 5 feet scale play mat as well, and it's quite a big one. So we'll have a look at that. Come and join me on the desk. Hey lovelies, welcome to this video. Right, so we got issue 60 of Dungeons and Dragons Adventure. Looks like we got some black and red dice. This is what I'm excited for. So we'll pop that aside. File that appropriately. Pop the dice up there. Let's have a look through the magazine. So, with this issue, the 60th issue of Dungeons & Dragons Adventure comes with a great set of jet black dice, plus new character sheets, and a large double-sided map showing a city street and an ominous ruined town, both useful for upcoming encounters. See, and this is what they should have been doing straight from the off. Actually, that looks really cool. And that is something that I could really get into trying to 3D model as well. I like that. And then that on the opposite side. That's really cool. Right, anyway, right, let's stop getting distracted. Metals of the Realms. So, things are about to get heavy in our Metallurgist's Guide to the Ores and Alloys of the Forgotten Realms. Since AO first created the world, metal has been essential to the progress and functioning of most creatures in the Forgotten Realms. Both malleable and incredibly durable, metal workers fashion armour, weaponry, nails and horseshoes, jewellery and of course coins. Whether it's being hammered into blades by dwarven smiths like Geralt Goldhand, Foehammer of Tribor, or finely filigreed by guild artisans of Waterdeep's Jewelers Guild, the metals of Faerun have been forged, or is it Faerun or Faerun? Have been forged and shaped into some truly wondrous items. After all, the material does not only conduct heat and electricity, but also magic, whether it's shaped into a delicate ring or brutal greatsword. Right, here we go. So, adamantine, electrum, or electrum I should say, lead, mithril and silver. So for Lord of the Rings fans, mithril should be fairly self-explanatory. Adamantine, I'm assuming, is going to be in the same vein as the adamantium in the Marvel universe. But yeah, adamantine, electrum, lead, mithril, silver. So I'm assuming this is what, part 1? Because I didn't see gold on that. Anyway, Supernatural Regions Part 5, Mirror Image. So we get a stat card for 2nd level Illusion. And then Mirror Mirror on the wall. Which random effect of a mirror zone region is the worst of all? It has long been theorised that a plane of mirrors exists in the Dungeons and Dragons multiverse, although no one has ever definitely proved its existence. One of the key factors behind this theory is the appearance of mirror zone regions, which some scholars believe occur when the plane of mirrors interacts with the material plane. Okay then. Mirror zone effects. So again, another one, D100 rolling chart. Creatures in the region begin to display features other than their own for the next 24 hours. During that time, affected creatures have advantage on charisma, deception checks and ability checks made to disguise themselves. Or, for the last 24 hours, mirrors and other highly reflective surfaces display the true form of any being whose reflection appears within them. That would be handy for finding imposters and like spies and that sort of thing. Right, so we got in our blue section, character creation, bard features. Bardic inspiration kicks it up a notch, and you can cast beguilingly powerful 3rd level spells. Proficiency bonus. At 5th level, your bard's proficiency bonus rises to +3. The saving throw skills, tools, and weapons you are proficient in all benefit from increases. Right, spellcasting, hypnotic pattern, enemies abound, stinking cloud. Barbarian features, 5th level. With an extra attack and speed boost to boot, you will be both fast and furious. Proficiency bonus, fast movement. So this is, so our barbarian, before she left, because she moved, she could move up to sort of like 50, 60 feet. She had I think something with regards to the trait that she took as a barbarian, which allowed her to move further in the first instance, and then she had a couple of extra things that allowed her to then go further. In order to make the best use of extra attacks, it would be great if your barbarian could move more freely around the battlefield. With the fast movement class feature you gain as 5th level barbarian, your speed increases by 10 feet, there you go, while you aren't wearing heavy armour. For most medium characters, that increases speed from 30 to 40 feet per round before dashing. When you pair this with other special abilities or feats, it can turn into a speedy blur of blades. For example, Carcroft Hyverax, our pre-generated barbarian character whose Great Weapon Master chose Great Weapon Master as his optional feat at 4th level to max out his damage potential with his great axe and gain an extra attack when he dropped an enemy to 0 hit points. If you replace that feat on his character sheet, you might have chosen the mobile feat instead. The mobile feat makes your character exceptionally speedy and agile. Not only does it also your speed. Not only does your speed increase, but your speed by 10 feet. There's a typo in there. Not only does it also your speed. I'm assuming it's supposed to be, not only does it also increase your speed by, yeah, not only does your speed increase by 10 feet, when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, even if the attack misses. The combination of the mobile feat and the fast movement class would give Carcroft 50 feet of movement each turn, allowing him to attack multiple opponents without fear or opportunity attacks. I think because the barbarian that we had took something to do with wildlife or nature, they had a fleet of foot as well, something like that. Druid features, 5th level, part 1. Your powerful new magic can call forth electricity from the sky, drench your missiles in fire, or churn the ground itself to knock your foes prone. We saw how your druid increased their spellcasting capabilities at 4th level, adding a new cantrip to cast at will and an extra 2nd level spell slot. At 5th level, these environmental champions ramp up those spellcasting features even further. Alongside your druid's 4 1st level and 3 2nd level spell slots, your druid now has 2 3rd level spell slots. This allows you to prepare and cast more powerful 3rd level spells for the first time. The full list of 3rd level druid spells below is now available to your character. So call lightning, conjure animals, daylight, dispel magic, erupting earth, feign death, flame arrows, meld into stone, plants growth, protection from energy, sleet storm, speak with plants, summon fae, tidal wave, wall of water, water breathing, water walk, and wind wall. So spell prep, level up your hit points and then proficiency bonus. And then we're talking about druid features, 5th level part 2. So your druid circles give you certain specific spells. Create food and water. That's a handy one to have. You can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. The food is bland but nourishing and spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. Water is clean and doesn't go bad. So I'm taking a break at the moment from the D&D party that we're on, but my fellow adventurers have just gone into a desert. That would have been really helpful for them. And then haste, slow and stinking cloud. Paladin features at 5th level. So oath spells, spell casting, crown of madness. And then sealing the cracks is our encounter for this issue. So encounter background. The characters have returned to Gauntlgrim with Tirka Oathkeeper and Vanver Madeline. After the confrontation with King Bruenor in the war room, word has reached the assembled that undead are finding their way into the city via forgotten tunnels and mines. These smaller contingents of undead are splitting the city's forces, and it's only a matter of time before the defences crumble because of divided attention. Yeah. Excuse me. Beginning the encounter. The start of this encounter varies depending on if the characters were successful in convincing King Bruenor to admit Tirka to the meeting in encounter 59 or not. So you got your cards stacked against you if you failed that one. Got your work cut out. Right, so 3 tunnels, abandoned mine, tunnel 2, right, so 3 tunnels, tunnel 1 abandoned mine, tunnel 2 hidden shrine, and tunnel 3 under the cistern. Smoke powder keg, so we got some extra items here, and then ring of evasion. Battle Hammer Warrior, and then Dwarf Veteran on horseback. Excellent. And then we're into our character sheets for 5th level. So our Barbarian Dragonborn Soldier, our Forest Gnome Bard Folk Hero, our Druid Wood Elf Hermit, and then our Orc Paladin Spy. I like her. Let's have a look at the dice, shall we? So nothing exciting, just black with red numbers. So these will be easy to see when you're rolling them. Some of those sparkly ones that we've had in the past, checking the numbers have been a little bit sus. Or a little bit difficult. Okay, bye-bye. Right, so that was the D12 that just rolled off the table. So we've got a 2, we've got a 3, we've got a 4, we've got a 15, 13, 12, 17, 17, 5, 10, 11. So I might use this set in my adventuring. We'll wait and see. Right, let's have a proper look at this battle map, shall we? Because I like it. Let's have a look at this side first of all. So ruined town. We've got a nice little statue in the middle. These things look great. What I really would have liked to have seen was these guys produce these maps, but make them so that they can be placed together to form bigger areas, right? So, you know, have something which then continues this particular small hamlet, yeah? So there's the statuette, there's the crag in the earth. Yeah, so having these maps be compatible with each other. And then on the opposite side we've got this, which is really nice. So it looks like we've got a tavern here, small tavern, then some stables, a little small cottage. I'm assuming this might be some sort of church because they look like pews. And then on the opposite side we have some sort of meeting hall. There's another cottage here. This looks like it's maybe a nobleman's house, and then possibly some sort of lodgings, and then another potential cottage here, something or other. But yeah, it's nice. There's a nice wide path. And again, this is something that it would be really nice to be able to model in 3D. But it looks good. Do you know what? Let's leave that out. Let's leave that open. Let's get our book and our dice. But yeah, let me know what you think of these maps. I like. Let me know what you think of them. I would, like I said, I would like to see more of these where they are compatible with others, so you can join them together and make bigger maps, bigger places to adventure, and so on and so forth. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care. Bye bye.